Testing, testing, testing. Hope you can hear me. Yes, let them all know the live has started. I am part of, it's like the Content Baddies Magic Club, and we have a 5-day social media content challenge. And we were given the option of participating starting today, or she was like, well, it's Christmas. So, if you are, caught up today, you're busy today, it's okay. You don't have to do it. You can do it tomorrow. And I was just going to do it tomorrow. And I was like, fine, yes, just do it tomorrow. And then I thought about it. And I was like, oh, you have to do it today. You have to do it today. And we're going to get into the reasons why I had to do this challenge today, because we're going to get into it later. But this is a 4-year reunion, not a 4-year reunion, a 4-year anniversary on today of a major transformation that I did undergo. So let's get into it. Okay. So I was saying that I have to do this today. I have to do this challenge. The challenge was that I had to go live and tell my story of how I got into starting my business and what prompted me into starting my business. And when I first start out by introducing myself, my name is Shamika Crawford, also known as the Chakra Freak, representing viachakra.com. And I am a wellness coach and dance instructor. And with my business, I get to teach women how to move and the moves that I use to express myself, and the moves that I use to be sexy. And I get to teach women that. And I'm building my own community of dancers in the Chair Girlies Discord. And I'm also check out my coaching as well. So I have like authenticity coaching. And I basically wanted to say all that to say that I have come so far. Y'all would be proud. Like, I have come so far um just in my life, like just looking at where I've been. That's what's up, McWisdom. That's what I'm saying. I've come so far. And today is a day where I can celebrate that, and I can say that wholeheartedly. Today is the day that I can say that. And so that's why I had to come on live, because this was the challenge. The challenge was to talk about where you came from, what prompted you, what prompted the new business. And ultimately, today is the anniversary of something that prompted a major transformation in my life. So, I want to first start out by saying that I've danced my whole life. Always was a dancer, even as a little girl. And then in elementary school, I danced jazz. And then in junior high, I was doing modern dance and jazz, more jazz dancing, and all the way up until high school. I did modern dance. I cheerleaded. I ran track. I was an active individual. I've always been very active. I've just loved moving and just always try to stay busy, keeping my body busy. And so I was a sprinter at UC Davis. And that translated to me when I came back to LA, me being a personal trainer. So I got certified and I was a personal trainer. And so I had clients that way. And I used to work at Equinox. Yes, see? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you love dancing, you already know, or you already like have this thing where you have to dance. And that's kind of like where I feel like I am. Like, I like have to dance. I've always had this urge to move to the groove, right? Okay, so always been active. And you know, when I was working at Equinox, that's when I was able to get back into my acting. I'm an actress as well, and born and raised in Los Angeles, auditioning in high school. So I always was, you know, surrounded by the arts, taking acting classes, going to auditions, and acting was just a big part of my life. And um, yes, okay. Black American Princess says, yes, my friend used to say I'm always dancing. Yep. Mick Wisdom said, dancing and grooving and moving sure is great. Stiff hips are no fun in any room. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So, like, dancing, I've always been, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've always been, like, you know, a little bit of a party girl. You know what I mean? Where are my party girls at? And my party girls in the house? Let me hear you say, hey. Mm, 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 mm. I'm always bringing the party, always, you know. That's what it's about, right? We creating these portals. We taking people there. Dancing is the way to do it. Okay, portals. So I've always been like a party girl, wanting to take people there, wanting to go there myself. You know, dancing is was my way, you know, of traveling. And that led to me becoming a dancer and dancing in a club, you know, dancing for some dollars, okay, you know, taking it off the whole nine, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, you know, just want to express myself. I tried it out. I liked it. It was fun. And the girls are super sweet. And so dancing was always my side hustle, you know, but I was acting and dancing was my side hustle. But dancing became serious because I started taking classes and trying to learn tricks and stuff. And I was like, you look at me, you know, when I learned a trick, ooh, you know, that feeling that it gives you is like the best feeling. Like when you learn a new pole trick, I'm telling you, because it's just athletic, so it's kind of cool, but it's like on the badass side, but it's also sexy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's right. Pole dancing is fun, and I love learning from strippers, ex strippers. Yeah, like, you know, like it started out, you know, just being like just something that I did for a little extra cash, you know, and then like I really fell in love with the community, like with the girls, and I really got friends there. And then, you know, it turned into something that I really would get serious about. Like, you know, we were always trying to practice when it was slow, you know, and so the art of like really like learning as many like tricks and positions and getting as flexible as I can was really something I'd started to take seriously, you know, and I became a real student, like a for real student. And I would have my regular jobs, but at the same time, you know, I was like at the club, you know what I mean, with my friends at night. And it was just like a whole vibe. And you know, danced for the longest time, took classes at the Secret Pole Dance Studio for the longest time. And, you know, I really, really learned a lot about myself during those times, and just a lot about, you know, dancing and just about women and being feminine in general during that time. And then, And then I just, you kind of just like put it to the side because you get busy doing other things. But like I always danced, behind like me working, on production, which would be a lot of hours. I always, would kind of make sure um, that I took classes still, even if I wasn't like at a club. And then COVID hit. Boom, pow, 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 pow. Everything shut down. So everything shut down. No one was, I mean, I wasn't dancing in the club anyways at that time. I was just taking classes and learning as much as I can, hanging out with the girls, just being a girly's girl, just like I always enjoyed. And COVID hit and there was no work, you know? Right, exactly. No, exactly, absolutely. I would definitely, yeah, work in the club for free, like dance on the pole for free, like. But that's the thing, like I would pay to do it. So like it wasn't even like I would do it for free. Like I would actually pay to dance because I would pay, take classes, and the pole dance studio got all my money. When I say all my money would go to the pole dance studio, and I was there. I spent all my time there, and it was like that was like the pole dance studio was my man. Got all my time, all my effort. I was trying to go to the pole dance studio whenever I could. I was hanging out there, but anyways, fast forward to COVID. Okay. And that like shut everything down. So the pole dance studios were probably even weird during that time too, but I don't know because I wasn't dealing with it. But COVID did open up the opportunity for me to start teaching, which I never thought I would be doing. I know that sounds crazy. I never thought that I would be teaching. That's crazy. I just didn't know if I'd ever be good enough, or just I didn't know that I'd like I that I would find so much joy in teaching, which I do. I love teaching. So COVID happened and then I started teaching pole dance, and I wasn't stripping anymore because I had been retired, but I was still taking lots of classes. And so I got the opportunity to then, yeah, there's a reason why I'm there. Yes, McWisdom. And so I got the opportunity to start teaching. And, that was just it was like, it was just such a beautiful thing. I was just like so impressed with myself. I was like, look at me. Huh? You know what I'm saying? A little stripper, just a little stripper. And now look at you, you're teaching. Like, and I really did. And so that's what I learned during COVID, but I was still a party girl. That party girl was in me. Now we was going to be teaching, like, okay, I'm about to teach you how to party. It's what I'm going to do. And so I was, you know, living the life, really just teaching and partying and teaching. And then, I have my jobs here and there. I freelanced. But the reason why I said I had to come on here today, I don't party anymore, but deep down, I miss it. Yes. Yes. And I feel you on that because I don't party anymore either. So let me tell you, on Christmas Day, 2020, I was out partying. Like, I mean, by myself. I say that because I wasn't with people that I felt safe with. And it got super late, and I'd been drinking. And when I say drinking, I mean like mixing. And when I say I had not eaten thing, I had not eaten. I was drinking like crazy, and mixing. So dark, light. I had just literally was just taking shots of everything. And something spooked me, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go home." Got in the car, started to drive home, got on freeways and everything, and I probably get walking distance from my house, and I fall asleep. And so I remember waking up, and I'm like, I done hit